Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. The Braves look for their 7th straight victory next. Michael Fulmer is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Zagunis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He does so many things for this club, but the one category that jumps out to me when you look at all of his stats, he leads the National League in runs scored. When you do that, you're doing some very special things for your team.
Into the box now, Wander Franco. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. He swings and grounds it to short. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
At the plate now, Julio Rodriguez as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2 and the Astros 0. German Márquez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Márquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. good, hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really... Oh, just a sec. What a play. It's there. He got him.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Stepping into the box, Corbin Carroll, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Carroll was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
1-1 the count now. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. The 1-0 pitch. Carroll, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And they're runners at the corners now. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. One and 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's got an 11-game hit streak going. That means he's hitting lefties, righties, starters, relievers. He's doing it all right now, and he's really comfortable in the box. You can see his confidence is just beaming.
The average for him at 267 on the year. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Márquez is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets struck.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Into the box now. Grover Nieves took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 9.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He could play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
At the plate, O'Neill Cruz, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The average entering play at 301, 11 home runs and 29 driven in. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he popped him up. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by, and he is in there.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Yordan Alvarez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. So striding forward now, Dominic Smith. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fouled off. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
To the plate now, Corey Lee. Popped him up. Nieves is under it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Now back left fielder Julio Rodriguez.
So coming to the plate, Julio Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So now to the plate, Grover Nieves, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They lead it 4-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right field.
So digging in now, Mark Zagunis. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. In his career, Altuve brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
This pitch is popped up. Freeman trying to get there, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So stepping in, Corbin Carroll, a base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Freddie Freeman.
Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now back.
Next to bat for Atlanta, O'Neill Cruz. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Zagunis is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, but they're in front 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. Number 26 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Gavin Lux. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Still 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pitch popped straight up. Márquez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dominic Smith comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. We played 4. It's the Braves 4 and the Astros 1. At the plate, Wander Franco. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Carroll is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Ground ball right into the shift. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Into the box, Austin Meadows drives it out to deep right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Corbin Burns gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Julio Rodriguez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen, as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And good for him. Grover Nieves has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The first base
into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
To the plate now, O'Neill Cruz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Freeman is on his way home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up throwing. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Wander Franco.
Stepping in now, Wander Franco. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. Braves lead this one 9-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Corey Lee. In there, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Mark Zagunis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a ball, 1-0. Zagunis, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail big. It's 9-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Braves.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. Carroll has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
Ready once again, Bo Bichette. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Now here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Alex Kirilloff will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Cy Sneed gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Grover Nieves, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 0-2. That's popped up. Lux backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
second and third, 2 away. Fouled away.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Braves 10 and the Astros 1.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Braves.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And there's one down now.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Now in the box, Corbin Carroll, a hit in 2 tries so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Braves on top, 10-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Oneil Cruz. Hit in the air to center field. Carroll is in his tracks now, and very quickly one gone. So striding in, Ronald Acuna. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Carroll is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Third baseman, number 4, Wander Franco.
Into the box, Wander Franco. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carroll is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go. Standing in, Alex Bregman. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Now here's the pitch.
May.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Gavin Lux.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Dominic Smith. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Franco ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
Leading off for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Here comes the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Wendell Rijo will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 2, Wendell Rijo.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Striding in, Alex Kirilloff. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Standing in, Grover Nieves. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. There's a shot out to right center field. Bichette rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, and it's fouled away. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 12 and the Astros 1. Now batting, Corey Lee. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The pitch.
Ball in.
1 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, Mark Segunas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. To short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Now at the plate, O'Neill Cruz. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The 1-2. is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Ronald Acuna Jr. Your attention, please.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Sam Ballard comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Wander Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And that misses 1-1. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Wendell.
Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Wendell Rijo. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Ballard, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Fouled away. Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Atlanta leads it 14-1. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Nieves. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit in the air out to left. Kirilloff has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone. Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on a direct.
Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner.
Number 2, Alex Freeman.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Cole Winn enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Cole Winn.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Striding into the box, Gavin Lux. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the belt. Kicks and deals.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Braves continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
14-2 the final score in this one. The Braves put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. German Márquez earns win number 7 on the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Michael Fulmer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.